Hello, Meoni here, and welcome to the news for Final Fantasy XIV as of the 24th of August 2017. Three things today. Firstly, we have a developer blog entry talking about PvP changes that are in the works for patch 4.1 and beyond, and I quote, "Regarding PvP actions, prior to patch 4.0 it was difficult to make modifications to actions for the sake of PvP balancing, as it would have also affected PvE. Now that this has become more flexible with the separation of PvP and PvE actions, we will begin to modify these actions, skills and spells as necessary, including the possibility of completely replacing actions. However, please keep in mind due to the development process, it may take some time for feedback to be reflected in-game. In the past, we did not make modifications to actions during a PvP season, largely due to the reasons we just mentioned, but we will be making modifications during PvP seasons in the future. In patch 4.1, a new large-scale PvP mode will be implemented. Stay tuned for details on this. Also, as we mentioned previously, data center-wide custom matches will also be implemented. As always, we thank you for your feedback and ask you to continue to share it with us so we can make PvP better together. So the idea of being able to actually replace abilities on the fly or even introduce them without major patchwork is very encouraging and should hopefully support their focus towards making PvP more enjoyable through balancing. However, I'm still not entirely sure their goal of fully competitive esports is fully attainable by this game, but I look forward to being convinced the other way nonetheless, as PvP has already changed dramatically since Stormblood's release. The second piece of news today is that the game is celebrating 10 million players. To reward players and thank them for their investment of time and money, the Mogstation will be having a sale as of Thursday the 24th of August until September the 25th at 10 PM PDT. 30% off is the theme of the event, with the majority of the Mogstation items getting that percentage off of their original price, excluding Tales of Adventure main scenario and the job level boosts, and individual pots of dye, which is completely understandable. If you ever thought of getting an outfit or a mount, now might be the best time to take the plunge and buy one. In addition to the usual Mogstation items, they've also added the previous year's 2016 Rising items to the store. These include the Wind-Up Kryl minion and the Y'shtola minion, the Rising Banner and Rising Pillar housing items, and the Heavensward Orchestron roll. In addition to limited items you can buy, if you missed the previous 3 pre-Stormblood Fanfest events and either want to watch them all or just get the minions and the Yuna and Tidus outfits from them, you can go to the link in the description and purchase any one of these events, or all 3 if you have enough money. Each event varies only by what minion you get as a reward, with Las Vegas event having a Riku minion, Tokyo having a Lulu minion, and Germany having the Yuna minion. These are obviously not cheap, but if you do plan to collect them, you only have until August the 31st to get the livestream footage. It doesn't mention if the minions won't be sent after this point or purchasable, but I'm not sure the site will even work after that date due to the removal of the event from the Kleng website, which they have partnership with. In addition to this week's Gamescom event, it had recently been the Final Fantasy XIV Fanfest event in Shanghai, which had the usual Fanfest event attractions and shops to get merchandise. Stormblood is releasing in China on September the 26th, 2017, so they had lots of footage and slides to show the people of China that they perhaps wouldn't have already seen. It still amazes me that this happens with China. When I used to play World of Warcraft, I remember how we were playing Mists of Pandaria and China was finally getting Wrath of the Lich King. The reason for that delay was to change the look of monsters with bare bones or skeletons due to a regional ban on that kind of imagery within entertainment. Whether or not Final Fantasy has had similar problems with the differences in what you can show or not is anyone's guess, but it's just nice that they are finally going to be able to join in on all the Stormblood goodness. And not too far behind, thankfully. Either way, if you are interested in commenting on any of today's topics, please join in below in the comment section. I always look forward to see what you have to say. Thank you all very much for watching. My name is Meoni, and I'll see you next time.